What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So today I wanted to talk about two different topics. One being Funko Pops have been being vaulted left and right and how it could possibly be a very good thing for Funko, as well as it does look like Funkoween could be canceled this year. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video and a brand new week. I hope you're enjoying your Monday. So again, today we do have two video topics, Vaulted Funko Pops and Funkoween possibly being canceled. But before we jump into that, we do have our question of the day, and that is, can you name a Funko Pop in your collection that is holding a shield? And I'm gonna go with Captain America. So the first topic I want to talk about is the Vaulted Pop situation. So if you don't know, Pops from the last 1 to 2 years have been being vaulted left and right. And usually this is a little unheard of just because Funko likes to stretch lines as long as possible and keep restocking things and restocking things and restocking things. However, as you guys may have seen lately, they've been dealing with a lot of overstock issues that led them to having to destroy $30 million worth of product that was just sitting around and costing them money to store. So my theory here is that Funko has been vaulting things left and right to help take things out of production that maybe isn't selling too well, and it makes no sense to reproduce if it's not going to sell. Now, some of the more notable things for anime especially were Fire Force and Attack on Titan. The entire Fire Force set is now vaulted, with Shinra, the box lunch exclusive, now being vaulted just in the last 2 days. And if you're wondering, that is most likely going to spike up his price because that means box lunch is in fact not restocking. Plus, with the added fact that Fire Force Wave 2 was actually canceled last year, so we won't be seeing any more Fire Force pops for a while at least. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Fire Force is a very popular show, a lot of people love it, so why would they cancel the pops? Well, if it's not selling or meeting their sell expectations, then it's just something that they were looking at that they felt they needed to cut and not produce any more of, so they wouldn't run into this overstock situation again. Well, again, going back to my theory, Fire Force was most likely one of the lines where they were looking at it and they're like, hey, this didn't sell too great, so let's not produce more and have to store more on the off chance that all this new stock they might have produced didn't sell. Now, I won't lie, the Attack on Titan line being vaulted within a year of it being announced. Literally, it was announced last May for Funkoween, and it's May now. It's been a year, and they're already vaulted, so that means they did not sell well at all. Though there was another theory that I mentioned in my Attack on Titan video a couple days ago, was the fact that since we're about to see Season 4 pops, it is likely that they vaulted this last set with Mikasa and Eren, for example, so they could focus on promoting the Season 4 pops. Either way, it's just very surprising to see Funko Pops like these with very popular characters in them be vaulted so soon and suddenly. And for your reference, it wasn't just limited to anime. We've also had a lot of the Disney ones, like the People Mover ones, a 2-pack of Mickey Mouse and Jose. We did have some of the Make-A-Wish like blue style pops that they did repainted. We had the Sally Face pops that didn't sell well at all. I'm sure I've always seen those sitting on stores. Some of the pop game covers, the Tiny Tina Wonderland pops, as well as the Fortnite 2-pack. We also had a bunch of music ones like one of the pop concerts, which that one just sat in Walmart stores. I think that was the one that went to Walmart anyways, but those sat in Walmart stores when they just announced the pop moments because one, they were so expensive and they were so massive that nobody wanted to collect something that big. Other random ones included Derek Jeter, which did have a chase over on the Funko shop and it sold out repeatedly. We had the Target dog, the Pride Harley Quinn, as well as the Kool-Aid Man where his diamond collection. And we even had the newly announced Ozark set on top of a bunch of Funko sodas. Now the Funko sodas I get especially just because technically, all of these did have a limited piece count on them, whether it was 5,000, 20,000, 25,000, they have a limited piece on them. So in my opinion, when something has a limited piece on it and they're only supposed to produce like that 20,000, for example, it should automatically be labeled as vaulted in the app because it shouldn't be produced anymore. Now, the reason this is really good, why Funko has been vaulting things left and right, is it means that they're paying attention to the fact that they shouldn't be producing so much stuff, especially lines that nobody really asked for. Like, I get it, Ozark is popular and it's a really good show, but I don't know if anybody really asked for Funko Pops of it outside of maybe like, 5 to 10 people. You have your small majority that want pops from every show. There's plenty of pops that I want from plenty of shows out there, but that doesn't mean they should be made, If it's going to cost the company money and if they're just going to sit on shelves forever, there's no point in making them, you understand? So again, my theory here is that they're taking a huge look at their catalog and seeing what is selling, what isn't selling, and finally just deciding, hey, let's vault some things sooner, take it out of production so we don't run into these same issues in the future. Which is honestly a really good thing for the company because one, it will cost them less money in the long run in case they have to store it, and two, it might make things a little bit more valuable as well because we won't just see things sitting on stores all the time because they won't be as produced. Now, I'm not saying value is the only thing that matters here. I'm more so saying that as long as things are selling out, then Funko is continuously making money to pour that money into new things. Feel free to leave a comment down below on how you guys feel about this whole vaulted situation. Do you think Funko should continue vaulting things like a year or 2 years into production, or do you think they should continue to produce more? Let me know your thoughts. Now on to our second topic of the event. Funkoween is possibly canceled this year. This is some of the rumors I heard going around, and it's very interesting actually that they would decide to cancel this if that is the case, because normally this is an event where they just announce a ton of brand new products and we have so many eyes on these products and people are buying things left and right. So I kind of felt like this would be a really good thing for Funko to do every single year, especially because people build up the anticipation towards May just to see what they're going to announce. But if they end up canceling it this year, then all that means is, I mean, it doesn't really mean anything, to be honest. It just means that they're just deciding not to do Funkoween this year, and they're just going to announce everything throughout the year and probably split things up and spread it out a little bit more. But it is nice to see it kind of like all at one event sometimes, kind of like Funko Fair in January, because basically how we have it is we have Funko Fair in January announcing a bunch of things for the rest of the year. Then we have Funkoween announcing some horror stuff, some really cool anime stuff. And then the rest of the year is just filled with announcements, Comic-Cons, and things like that. But it's definitely interesting if they do cancel it because it's just something we're all so used to, so it's going to be a little bit different if we don't have one this year. But again, at the same time, it's not really going to make much of a difference because we're just going to see all these pops announced either way, just at different times. Though I do wonder if this has something to do with some of the pops being pushed to later dates because, for example, I'm pretty sure we were supposed to see Attack on Titan Season 4 pops announced at Funkoween this month, but it's looking like that wave was pushed out a little bit more. And if Funkoween isn't happening, then it's possible that this event pushed a ton of different pops into the future. Now, a Funkoween cancellation this year isn't 100% confirmed, but I wanted to let you guys know what was going on with the event right now because you guys have been asking me constantly, and that's the best answer I have for you, that it is possibly canceled. And it would make sense if it was canceled also just because it happens right around this time of year. Like literally, I think 2021, it happened May 23rd, maybe somewhere around there. And last year it happened around like May 18th. So basically it should have happened already unless they pushed it further into May. Only time will tell. All right, guys, so those are all the updates I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any questions about Funkoween or any of the vaulted pops, drop a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer it. But for now, that's pretty much everything for this video. I do want to say a big shout out to all the amazing Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys rock for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. We also have a Facebook group with over 17,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade. And make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.